miss you, Bryce.
Why, too? Is that you?
Too easy on some that mine used to be on. Oh my god, oh my god. No, you can't save, I'm mad enough. Smoking hella weed, I'm on the alcohol. Shawty lick me clean away, she suck me off. I keep 2 O's in my bed, I got them turning out. What would you do if you heard I got it going on? I had to burn, I left skirmers, I had to deal. Gotta watch for 12, around my town you might get killed. I'm on my mind, yeah, I'm high by the rim. You copping lie, boy, I got it all on film. You gotta watch out where you rock it, shit get real. Drink too real, I can't be fake, don't know the feel. Gotta take a long drive up the hill. Gang too heavy, move like Navy SEALs. I'm too heavy, think I need to live. Chicago, baby, she just wanna drill. The vibe's too heavy, it's too hard to kill. Gotta watch out where you go, cause she get real.
Important game 2 with the favorite in this
What's
series
up?
The NBA playoffs on TNT. First round coverage presented
Let's
by
check
NerdWallet.
playoffs first.
The 6th seed
And we're
Minnesota
good to go.
Timberwolves played a terrific game 1 of this series and won by 22. The 3 seed Lakers, with 2 of the biggest names in the league, feel they did not play their best and they are geared up for tonight. The winner of this series will play either the Golden State Warriors or the Houston Rockets.
To me, Dante DiVincenzo, he adds a toughness to this T-Wolves bench, something that they didn't have a year ago.
Our officials tonight, the crew chief is James Capers, his 191st playoff game. It's Randall and Hachimura is there. Shot clock at 5. Gobert volleyballs it out. New possession, Minnesota. On the wing, McDaniels will take it and fire over Doncic and get the Minnesota Timberwolves an early lead. So the Lakers losing by 22, 117-95. James inside. Jackson Hayes coming off that baseline to put it in time.
Defense there by Reeves, bodying McDaniels.
In the regular season series, 3 of the 4 games were decided by 10 points or less. That's a bank shot from distance, and Doncic inside Hachimura. Minnesota hit 21 threes in game 1.
And against this Minnesota team.
Randall's got it, 1 of 3. And he hits the 3 right there. Julius Randle was...
Thinking about starting to run on the treadmill again. I need to drop my belly fat.
Yeah, no, that's total BS.
I think I'm gonna start cutting carbs.
Also, total BS.
As Reed has come in for the Wolves, a pass thrown away by Edwards. Here's Reeves into a couple defenders. The pitch to Vincent for 3. On cue by you. Doncic and Edwards. Cutting Dorian Finney-Smith. They swing it around. Luka for 3. Timeout, Minnesota. The 3-time All-Star, 23-year-old player with a huge voice on this team. Big-time presence in the locker room. Has it? Catch and fire 3. Got! Doncic. Reeves. Full throttle into the paint. Working on Alexander Walker.
Wow. Okay, Austin Reeves.
Edwards in the paint. Glides inside. James with the rebound. Explodes down the lane. Off the side. Finney-Smith. Good feed by LeBron and finished well by Dorian Finney-Smith. Screen by Vanderbilt. Here comes Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Defense by Edwards. He'll whistle a pass the other way. Taking Finney-Smith on top. Vincent 3.
Huge shot clock running down. They're in a scramble.
Julius, your head coach showed us that discipline around Luka has to be high. 16 points in the first. What has to change?
We just got to take away the easy. I don't know how many free throws he got, but we got to keep him off the line, obviously. He got some open looks from three, and then, he made some tough twos, but I think the main thing is we got to keep him off the free throw line.
In the huddle, you all were talking about opening up the floor. How do you get your offense going moving forward?
More off-ball actions, more pin downs, screen aways, cuts, stuff like that. Running a lot of pick and roll, and obviously we're switching a lot of that. So we got to get more off-ball actions so we can get into the paint, get into a driving kick.
I appreciate you, Julius.
And the Lakers, who are in the third playoff meeting against Minnesota ever, bumping as Reeves got the space and hits it.
Why can't you stay organized? I've experienced this myself, and it's called chronic impulse control, where you prioritize short-term actions like game.
Vanderbilt is out. Jackson Hayes has come in for L.A. Randall knocks it away from LeBron. 2 minutes gone here in the second.
Go right at him with those 3 fouls.
Naz Reid defending James.
Check.
One win separated these two teams in the Western Conference this season. Randall, nice fadeaway. Julius is on a roll. He's got 9. We've had 19 fouls assessed so far combined in the game.
9 total turnovers, 6 being offensive fouls.
LeBron. Luka Doncic, 5-time first-team All-NBA. This is a mid-range shot which he cans over McDaniels. Again has Gobert. They're hunting him. Doncic will dance, lean, fire, and hit.
Not right. And gave him the Larry Bird fake.
And Doncic will draw the defense of McDaniels. 6.5 in the half. LeBron caught and fouled. Game 1, and he is 8 of 8 tonight. So his scoring has been terrific so far. 22 for him. Shannon will take it, drive hard into the Lakers and gets it to go. Earlier this season in February, Doncic fakes the 3. McDaniels is right there. Driving hard. Oh, look away, scoop, and Finney Smith is there. What a feed by Doncic. 3.5 in the half. And Edwards the other way with 8 points. Corkscrews at the line, puts up a floater. And now he is starting to catch a little momentum. He's got 10 for Minnesota. Hesitating. Doncic. Gobert stole the ball. Giant free, stole the ball. The long strike to hold for 2. Okay, Rudy. Kicks it.
Then click on workouts and click add new workout. From here, we're going to start with a new workout.
Corner, Hachimura, 3, no. Rebound, Reeves retrieves it. Inside for James. The cutting Hachimura. 4.5 seconds, game clock and shot clock. Edwards will dance. Hachimura's on him. He'll accelerate and take it in. Man, he is. Ron was down after the collision with Randall. Julius has it right now. Hachimura wearing another kind of mask. Here Edwards! He took it in hot nine! Oh, he got up there! Woo! Wow! Gobert will meet him on the perimeter. Now the switch with Edwards. Reeves. Gobert will defend. Austin Reeves! He's wearing the mask again. Exploding. Dorian Finney-Smith with a 3. Lakers with one of the best records in the NBA at home, losing game 1 and trying to tie the series tonight. Doncic will chisel. Feed, Reeves, corner, Finney-Smith. Oh! Rebound, LeBron! Doncic will take it with his 26. Little handle. Scooping and scoring inside. And
it happened. We got the house! We did! 2,000 miles away.
Shooting 53%. to the 35% shooting of the Timberwolves. It's DiVincenzo across the lane up high for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker hitting the deck. And Reeves leading the charge for the Lakers. A pump fake by Doncic. Over to Rui Hachimura. Doncic did it all on that one. Under a minute to go in the third. Edwards will drive. The crash into Dorian Finney-Smith, and he gets it to fall. Reeves against Reed.
Austin, Luka is 1 assist away from a triple-double. What's giving him some offensive success out there?
I mean, it's Luka. He's one of the greatest offensive players to ever play the game. So he's controlling our offense, and we'll start making shots for him. I got to make one, so we'll help him in this fourth.
Speaking of making shots, this Timberwolves team is very capable of scoring in bursts. How do you make sure you close this out in the fourth?
Just continuing to play defense like we have the first 3 quarters. We get stops and run and just play basketball the right way. We'll be successful tonight.
Thank you, Austin.
Controlled the game from the end of the third, deep, or rather from the end of the first quarter, deep into the third. Here's Randall jousting with Vanderbilt. Corner 3, Reed cut. Randall and Finney-Smith. Good pass inside. Alexander Walker there again with an offhand, and it's up and in.
Well, there's 15 assists between Luka and LeBron. They only had 4 assists combined in game 1.
Open 3, Randall. Cans it. Daniels. Randall. And LeBron will have Randall on him. And Doncic will drive into Edwards. 31 for Luka Doncic. Lakers are going to win it by 9 and tie this best-of-7 series at 1-1.
You are the third Laker to have 30-plus points in their first 2 playoff games. What led to offensive success tonight and making that history?
It's fine, but it don't matter. We got to win no matter what. If I have 30, if I have 10, we just got to win. This is about players, this is about team, and we just got to win.
Before the game, you and I talked about the physicality from game 1. You said that you all let go of the rope. How did you hold on in this one and meet that intensity?
Yeah, we play hard for 48 minutes. You see from the start, we jump, we play physical, and that's how we got to play the whole 48 minutes.
This crowd would get pretty hyped whenever you were matched up with Rudy Gobert. How did you attack that matchup?
Yeah, from the start, I always say I like to attack centers. And the first, I got a little bit going in the first quarter, set the tone for everybody else, and I think we just go from there.
You also played some lockdown defense there in the fourth. How'd you show up as a defender tonight?
Yeah, I think I did great. The whole team helps, but it's not just about individual defense. It's about all 5 on the floor. We were great in shifts, and that's what we got to do.
Lastly, what do you need to take from this game into game 3 to get another W?
We got to play the same way, same physicality. It's going to be hard. I remember playing Minnesota. The crowd is in. They have an amazing fans, but we got to stay locked in. It's us against them.
Thank you so much, Luka. Back to you, Kevin.
I switched from due dates to due dates, and it made me go from weeks behind to weeks ahead of my deadlines. You see, I used to just bed rot all day getting nothing done. And you know that feeling of anxiety where ticking off items on your daily chores and to-do list is quite overwhelming? That was me. That was until I was told about this one secret. You see, it's called time blocking, and it changed my life. There are loads of articles and studies about how it's such an effective productivity hack, and tons of CEOs and high achievers swear by it. So here's how I use time blocking to go from weeks behind to weeks ahead of my deadlines. So I just spend a few minutes typing down everything that I want to get done this week. Then I add my deadlines. After that, Motion creates the perfect time block schedule automatically. By the first day of using it, I was able to just wake up, look at my schedule, and do my work. By Wednesday, every task that I'd given to Motion was done, finished, out of my head, out of my mind, removing all of that pressure and anxiety. So if you're like me and you struggle to get it done, or you just want to be way more productive, hit the link below, give the free trial a try. Worst case scenario, you save loads of time and you boost your productivity. So yeah, links below.
So you want to be a software engineer? Go to boot.dev, make a free account, write some code, run the code. It fails. Ask Boots for help. He helps. Change the code. Run it again. It still fails. Finally, figure it out. Complete the rest of the full backend developer learning path.
Playoff fever has descended upon Oklahoma City, a place that has become a house of horrors for the opposition, thanks to the legs of one of the front runners for the league's MVP and some of the brightest young stars in the NBA. Can Ja back on track? Starting lineups, no changes. Be interesting to see what Memphis does differently in terms of the strategy. Could we see maybe some differences in the rotations for them? Marvin Bagley gave them some pretty good minutes. Obviously, a lot of that coming in garbage time. How does this one end as game 2 is underway here
against OKC? It's their worst field goal against an opponent, and as a result, it's because the Thunder signed him, and it just seemed like he's been seamless within their offense. A passing big, screens, help with rebounding, as Dort knocks down the 3.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, maybe his first significant touch, nearly 4 minutes into the game. Holmgren from deep, that's good.
Doing a great job putting his head down, getting to the rack. Jump shots not falling early.
SGA, pretty floater.
Wow, they need to add a
couple inches. J-Dub very impressed. John Morant finally, Candace gets one to drop.
And if there is a bright spot for Memphis, it has been that in game 1 they did keep SGA under control.
Santi Aldama, but boy, he's grimacing in pain. That right ankle.
Candace, I'm a little disappointed after seeing Ja this morning and shoot around as Shaq knocked down a big 3. I just expected a little more fire. That last play, Candace, if I'm being real with our viewers, that was a little too nonchalant for me.
There's Luke Kennard, who hasn't played much, hasn't really been in the mix, interestingly, for a team that has been desperately looking for points. Jackson, big 3 from Memphis. Here comes SGA weaving through a crowd into the corner. Wallace, the fake, the fire, got it!
Difficult on the Memphis Grizzlies offense. Tap from behind for SGA to get going.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I'll teach you in 5 minutes. I don't know how you found this page, but trust me, you won't regret it. This is your chance to make money and change your life. And when I say change your life, I mean the kind of money that lets you stop working and live freely. I know what you're thinking. I've heard this all before. Another liar. But listen, this isn't like those other videos. I've been fooled by them too. Those videos promise you millions for a few dollars, right? They say you can make money while you sleep or become rich in seconds. Scammers are everywhere, but I'm different. I respect you and I want to earn your trust. I'm not making any empty promises. What makes me different? I don't want anything from you. I'm not selling anything and I don't want your money. Put your credit card away, put your cash back in your pocket, and forget about bank transfers. I'm here to show you proof that my project works. Imagine you make $300 a day. That's $1,500 a week or $6,000 a month. Still don't believe me? That's okay. But think about it. Making $1,500 every week isn't that unrealistic. Most people earn that in a month or two. But what about bankers? This is the kind of money you can make in a day without any problems. I'm not promising millions without work like others. I want to be honest with you, which is why I'm challenging you. If you think you'll have $1 million in your account after watching this video, you might as well leave. But if you're looking for a stable way to make money, you're in the right place. If you're intrigued, listen carefully. I'll show you something new in just 2 minutes, and I promise you won't be disappointed. No one has tried what I'm about to show you. If you leave this page, you'll miss your chance. Nothing on this page is for sale. I'm not here to sell you insurance or sign you up for a contract. I want to show you how to change your lifestyle for free. Imagine trading economy class for a private jet. It sounds impossible, but it's within your reach. My partner and I worked at a large private bank. During the financial crisis, we developed an algorithm that made money consistently. We tested it with a small group, and each person made over $6,000 in the first week. Don't take my word for it. Check discussion forums and see for yourself. If you find anyone unhappy with our software, it would be a miracle. Our method works, and it can make you a lot of money. Even if you only make $4,000, that's still a lot. Our method is 100% legal and ethical. It has nothing to do with Forex, stocks, or multi-level marketing. When financial crises happen, 99% of people lose money, but the richest 1% get even richer. Why? Because they know how to make money in any market condition. And now, so will you. Watch this video to the end and I'll show you how to make your first $300 today. Forget everything you've heard about the stock market. Our fast algorithm tells you exactly what to do. Just follow it and you'll see results. You might wonder why I'm sharing this instead of keeping it to myself. The answer is simple. I need your help. I want you to write a review so that others who have to pay for this software will know it works. The more happy reviewers I have, the more paying customers I get when I start selling it. Imagine earning $300 every day for the rest of your life. No more worries about rent, vacations, debts, or education for your kids. The time to act is now. If you wait, you'll end up like the 99% who miss out. Open an account in our software and watch your balance grow. You don't need a lot of money to start. A small deposit of $250 is enough. No catches, no hidden fees. Your money is safe and can be withdrawn at any time. Enter your email address to continue. This is a one-time opportunity. Don't miss out. Enter your email, and let's change your life together. See you in the next stage.
Don't you know what he did?
All right, Coach, you weathered the storm early with those missed shots. How do you like how you finished up offensively?
Well, we created a lot of good looks, couldn't convert them, but we got to stay the course.
How do you get Ja going? It looks like Ja's getting to the paint but not finishing. How do you get him going in to finish out the half?
Yeah, he's doing a great job getting into the paint, and those are the shots he usually makes, so we keep trusting each other.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you.
Most of the year was in the top 5 in the Western Conference. Just hard to put into words.
And when Coach Isolo took over as Pippen Jr. knocks down the bank shot matchup, I mean, this is tough as they were 0-4 during the regular season against Thunder.
Look at Jalen Williams. Those cat-like instincts with his hands, and then the finish. Good start off the bench for Memphis.
And again, back-to-back-to-back points in the paint, which is what the Grizzlies need to do.
And right now the Thunder just tee it off to start the second. We get his star player a breather here. Pippen, errant pass, poked away. Allen Wiggins tracks it down, and he's headed to the free throw line. With what they are building here in OKC, it is a scary proposition for the rest of the league.
I had the opportunity to as John Morant.
Big man on the interior. So 15-point game, but beautiful backdoor dive. Wiggins picking them apart. Playing DB on that play. So a 17-point game. Can Morant get himself going? Inside with the leaner. Just tremendous body control. We'll see if he can't push some of the right buttons here to get them going. 5 to shoot. Morant left open. He'll fire and hits. All right, Scottie Pippen Jr., undrafted, third-year player out of Vanderbilt, really starting to come into his own. Desmond Bane getting to the rack. Tuomas Isola, Helsinki, Finland-born interim head coach who joined his team last summer. That is Holmgren from deep. Underneath Kennard, 4 to shoot. Walks a tightrope underneath, and he threw it right to Caruso. 8th turnover, SGA. Bangs in a 3. And OKC now is 8 of 19 from deep in his first half. Morant zigzags his way underneath, up, and gets the friendly bounce. Just a magical sequence from Morant. So the lead now 15. Pippen Jr. trying to stay with SGA. Doubled up, out to Dort from deep. That's good.
In contest, and also as a shooter, that's where you want the ball to come from.
Double team. This is Caruso from deep.
And right there, that extra play right there by Joe is the difference in this OKC Thunder.
Final buck 20 at the half. John Morant, 9 of his 10 points in the quarter, fading away. Awfully tough shot. Jackson picked up his 3rd foul at the from deep.
Too much space.
Got a 4-second difference. Shot to game clock. Morant against Joe. Gets it to Pippen Jr. for 3. That's good.
And Morant sent
this series again, just 15 points in game 1.
And they're still up 18.
Jaren Jackson, boy, he's hit a couple of those tough leaders tonight.
The Grizzlies just seem like they're a step slow. I mean, we're talking about energy and effort in the playoffs, 3D.
Desmond Bane hasn't been able to get his game going in an 18-point hole. Morant pulls and hits another 3, his 2nd in 5 attempts, and he's got 15. SGA to nice screen from Hartenstein. He has been just lethal from that spot. 1 and done for the Grizz. Look at Holmgren in the open floor, working against this man, and Morant.
And that right there is the extra effort. A great extra effort by Bane, not giving up on the play.
Jaren Jackson, the spin boy. Hartenstein making him work awfully hard. Timeout taken by Mark Daigneault, who's got to be careful he's not teed up here. Smart pass, Hartenstein underneath to Dort. So 15-point game. Bane left open, gets a screen and hits. Deep shot for Bane.
Memphis has played OKC pretty even.
Williams creating the space with that leaning shoulder. Jalen Williams, a guy who really has become the poster boy for the development of this OKC franchise. What a shot, Pippen Jr. Crowd starts to come alive. They try to rally the troops. 15-4 Grizzlies run. SGA elevates and hits.
This is Shea's spot right here. That left side mid-range where he's able to do so much. Going over that left shoulder. We've seen the bump fade to the baseline so many times. He does the counter.
Tuomas Isola, the interim head coach of the Grizzlies, trying to come up with some defensive answers now for SGA, who's starting to come alive. Here comes Williams. Open floor. Angry flush. Marvin Bagley on the box, and it's taken away by SGA. Again, he was top 5 in the league this season in steals. Here he comes to the rack and lays it in. John Morant, 15 points, taking on all comers and hits a tough turnaround fade against Alex Caruso. Here's John Conchar getting some run. Out to Pippen, 4 to shoot, leaps into the paint, and he goes glass. And he's headed to the free throw line. And here come the Grizzlies again.
At every single position.
Final minute of the quarter. Holmgren coming over to get Jackson, but the stick-to-itiveness underneath.
All right, guys, here with Coach Daggs. Let's start with the defense first. When Jaren Jackson Jr. has it going like that, how you slow him down here in this fourth quarter?
Yeah, we got to get our chest on him. He's doing a good job. He's playing really physically. We got to slow him down.
Offensively, you're getting every shot you want. What do you kind of continue to do in the fourth quarter to get going again?
It's the defense. You know, we're getting good shots, but the shots go in and out. The defense has to be consistent.
Thanks, Dag.
Thanks.
And I think the Thunder have to be better in this fourth quarter against him in those spots.
Caruso left open, and he makes him pay for it.
Yeah!
Caruso, back to Wallace. Desmond Bane able to sneak in and stick it back. Strategy for the Grizzlies.
Well, offensively, you got to get Ja Morant getting downhill. I think you do that with up the lane screens, but he's got to make better decisions with the basketball.
Kennard well played, but Jalen Williams even better. Thunder have drawn and forced 4 turnovers on Memphis' last 5 possessions. Sweet little touch. A lot of off-ball screens to free up shooters for Memphis at this side as they try to continue to get creative to attack this defense. Bane, that's a tough corner 3.
And the thing about SGA that I hope all the young ballers are out there watching, his facial expression does not change when he misses jump shots.
And right there, it's Wallace just ripping it away. Holmgren obviously had his hip injury. Just think of how Oakland can put it together. Ja Morant and under. Tested 3. Maybe the 3 he's taking. As gets on the baseline. Final seconds will and Oklahoma City for games 3 and 4, Thursday and Saturday.
I used to spend every morning planning my day, but now thanks to Motion, I can spend it with my toddler, which
You can't save, I'm mad enough. Smoking hella weed, I'm on that alcohol. The shawty lick me clean the way she sucked me off. Keep 2 hoes in my bed, I got them turned out. What would you do if you had it? I got it burning out. I let it burn, cause that mark I had to deal. Better watch for 12, around my time you might get killed. I'm on my mind, yeah, I'm high, but a real. You kept it live, boy, I got it all on film. Must be cautious, told her for some all in. Playing this ball is office, I left the girl, she calling. You know I hit in the morning, oh yeah, she on it. I met you in the club, bitch, you know this shit be nothing. Oh, then I hit your cousin, no discussion. Sippin' on lean, no rubber tussin'. Oh yeah, I know you love me, it ain't no down. Get to the cash, no layup. In the big bag, rodeo. Some made right for the touch. Do to touch us. I'ma tell the truth like Usher. You already know I bust us. Just like my top for Russia. Swing when I swing to the left, pop, 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 drop, when I swing to the left, pop, 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 drop. No, you can't save, I'm mad.
Like what I have to give and what it takes.
Free for all. Remind the fugitives that actions have consequences.
Damn, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've not found nobody yet. Oh, there you go. No, it's fine. Sorry, bro. I had to do that to you, bro.
Nah, you go.
Scare that shit out of me, man.
Nah, you go, man. I'm at it. I haven't been doing really good with this loadout, bro, but I'm like, you know, messed up now.
Bro, listen, I just been trying to warm up. Double sentries, you know.
Alright. Usually takes me about, because I'm pretty bad at this game, so it usually takes me about 6 or 7 times to start coming in.
Yeah, it takes me a few kills, and that's when I start locking.
Standing by.
Hold the line, Crimson. This is ours to lose.
I should have put out there here. Got me from the back. That is. Spraying at me. Yeah, bro, you wanna 1v1 for the funsies?
Watchdog Helo fuel reserves at 50%.
You down?
Got him. They're gone. Arrow 2-2, deconflicting.
We're gonna start running into each other a lot more, and now there ain't hardly anybody in this lobby.
If you go back, I just saw you.
Yes, sir.
They never stood a chance. Proceed to extract.
G fucking G's there, buddy. 30.
Donuts over here.
30 and 2.
I already day one. Look at sweat, boy. SBM was like, yeah, we're gonna put him in this one.
And it's just dime.
Better than average. Much better than average.
That's solo queue.
Sync your RGB devices to your favorite games with Signal
I haven't
RGB,
lost
which
that
is an
many
RGB
games
app
this
that
season.
supports thousands of
Like 15. If that, dude, probably like, what would I have? 110 wins. 110. If I
Free
got
for
it.
all. Engagement windows open. Go, go, go!
Blue. Wow.
Standing by.
No way. No way, I ran out of ammo.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hostile UAV established overhead. All over you. Have some goddamn pride.
Fucking lag spikes through the Oh, he's Oh, he fucking read me like a baked beans using
Underwhelming effort.
I even lose with more style than you.
Siakam, he scores, and it's 5-0 Indiana.
So you get him a wide open look. Miles shoots as good as any big in the league.
And an 8-0 lead for the Pacers as Lopez finds.
He can put the ball in his hands, he'll get it to people in position to score, and he doesn't turn it over.
And Lopez hits a three.
He only had 9 the other night.
Lillard is yet to take a shot. He loses the ball, but got it back. It's loose. And ahead now to Siakam, and the dunk.
That's rust.
Antetokounmpo had 12 first-quarter points on Saturday. Prince did not score, but he's hit a three. They go inside. Giannis spins and scores again.
They're offense.
Turner gives it to Halliburton. Now Nembhard, 7 to shoot. Here's a long three by Andrew. It bounces in.
defensively have got to get to the shooters wherever they are in a closeout.
Obi Toppin is in for the first time. Halliburton scoops inside. They won 14, Pacers by 7. They have not trailed. They've led by as many as 9. They alley-oop it, and Toppin throws it down.
You can't get out to Neesmith quick enough.
Neesmith. Here's Lillard for 3. A deep 3 by Damian Lillard. Made 197 in the regular season.
It's the battle there.
Here's Halliburton over
That's
the top.
battle there.
He got it.
When your defense is held up and you've been able to take your defense and really get some good things out of your offense.
Lillard has played the entire quarter as Antetokounmpo.
Free for all. Eliminate all threats. Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Dale, papá. Cuando venga me digas.
Backup's not coming. You want to get out of this alive? Better step up.
For you.
La puta bomba.
bunch of proud bastards. They won't forget this.
Black Ops is back.
All right, here we go. Eliminate all threats.
Oh. I missed him. Hey, buddy. Bites. Oh. Oh my God. It's active. A little bit. Happy like that. I'll go ahead, run. You ain't there.
to this matchmaking kicked in. That happens this time. I really think this time. What's that? A land. I ain't not getting kills. I ain't got 10 kills.
You're being outplayed, Crimson One. Step it up.
Nothing yet. Sick of the guns, man.
Standing by.
That's cool. Almost had a triple. How it would nuts.
Mission goals are green. Dispatching teams to lock on survivors.
Twice after all that. Crazy.
against Siakam, and a basket and a foul. Late in the year, Pacers got the rebound, and here comes McConnell.
Got a layup. See, and it's hard to beat if you're not passing the ball. It's hard to beat this lineup defensively.
And now Porter steps into a three-point shot. Let's check in with JJ.
As the team broke the huddle at the quarter break, Rick Carlisle's message, keep this crowd into the game. He is really...
You got to get on him quick.
Portis had a 15-rebound game against the Pacers earlier this year. Last 10 games of the regular season, Walker shot 54%. Another Milwaukee turnover. Lay-in by Mathurin. Turner with Toppin and Mathurin.
Get it off the pass. Move it off the pass.
Halliburton's going to set for three. Second of the night for Tyrese.
The X factor for the Pacers when you get, assuming you get by the bus. You're going to need somebody else to score. It's got to be Mathurin.
Well, Bobby Portis lighting it up from three. With the rebound. Lillard on the floor. Playing the first playoff game with Adetokounmpo, who lays it in.
I like the timeout.
Lillard on the drive, in traffic, finds Trent for three. It's good.
That's the way they play most effective, by beating his man and putting the Pacers in rotation.
Lillard averages 7 assists per game and a line drive three for a third time. Missed a little runner in the lane. Now Adetokounmpo, and that ball loose, but picked up by Lopez for three, and he hit it. And now field, they're just 10 of their last 30. Halliburton inside, dunks it. Prince lobs it up, and a left-hand dunk by
Before Miles could do anything.
Nembhard.
Good back cut, Miles. Really good back cut.
If every time you see an ad, you just wanna, hi-ya, you need to download Pi. It's a free Chrome extension that blocks ads.
Happy hunting, Crimson.
Halliburton gets it to Prince and put it in.
inbound. You're supposed to be the CIA's best. Act like it. Hostile UAV established overhead. They were already dead. Good job.
You smell that? That's the scent of victory.
Play defense hard.
Prince fires a three of the half from Milwaukee. Halliburton, they left. Perfect again. 19 for Halliburton.
They double team moments ago. They double team Giannis.
They got to the rim. Had a good look on the baseline.
That's a tough shot though. They're running one hand without the backboard.
Kuzma lays it in. A much more. Portis has come in. He had a 14-point first half. Hit a couple of threes. Giannis right at the rim. Nothing. Shot clock at 4. Nembhard step back baseline. Wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Kuzma banks it in.
Show emotion. It's clear the message, the importance of playing with emotion.
And the other thing that James Johnson was talking to him about was, guys, get to the next play because you don't force the defense to shift.
Milwaukee 9 of 20 from 3. They don't need a 3 there. They go over the top to Giannis. Lillard fell down.
No,
Toppin.
He might have got an ego on that. Take that every day. If he had inside position with Giannis and they didn't get it to him. Just like I'll take this any day for the Pacers. Wayne couldn't guard him if his life depended on him. Sorry.
Siakam 14 points, 5 of 11 from the field. Giannis, and he dunks it.
Oh, everybody. Siakam's the right guy with the ball. Everybody else, I'd go 1-4 clear.
Sellout on their feet, in by Siakam.
That's why you go 1-4. You clear it, let him go to work.
And Porter hits one at the buzzer. Has a three-point field goal tonight. Porter hit that one at the buzzer.
This is the guy that can get a shot. He can get a shot.
Free for all. Pacify the AO, kill team. Right where we want them. Finish the job.
One guy. Fuel check 50.
units, prepare for battle. This one's on.
If you don't say anything, they will never suspect this wasn't you.
Ruck up, you're headed to the war zone. Enemy soldier incoming.
What's up, yo?
Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the silk. Smash that! Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed for the safe zone. Eliminate all targets in the AO. Check your map. I've marked the point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread. Moving here. point activated. Now ensure the point is secure.
Got a buy station here.
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
Oh, ready?
Cancel left.
Help your squad mate secure the intel. If you join them, you'll speed up capture. Get to the safe zone. Enemy UAV is online. Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spread.
Load out.
Welcome to the Gulag. Fight to win redeployment. It's fight time. Almost your turn, soldier. Stand by. Earn redeployment or die trying.
Grenade incoming.
Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment.
Recon contract marked.
Mark the point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spread. Your squad mate has reached the intel. Joining them will speed up the process. Hostile UAV in the area.
Let's get a loadie.
Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
Loadie, loadie. Let's go.
headed your way.
We have a loadout drop
Gas
here.
is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Attack me!
I'm gonna give you self throw. Come here, come here.
Your squad's in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
UAV. We need to get UAV.
Got some bucks here.
Drop your money. Oh, okay. UAVs. Yeah, okay, okay. Cool. Airstrike instead. Thank you.
HDR, ready for launch.
Moving here.
Enemies there. Guys above us. With the heli.
Moving here. Scratch, look alive. Eric, cancel last.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
FFB, danger close. Over.
Down to you, soldier.